Hi, I'm Sue.
I'm Annie.
And we are Between the Eight Counts.
So me and Sue have known each other for over 20 years and been in business for over 15 years, I think now. Put up with each other for that long. So we run a dance school in the Northwest.
And we thought we would start a podcast about everything related to dance and everything in between. So we say Between the Eight Counts because when you're a dance teacher, normally it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So
Dancers in the room, they get it.
Yeah, they get it. So we've got loads of different topics that we want to talk to you about and some opinions that we have that we really want to hear back from you guys to give a different maybe perspective on it, or but all of it is just lighthearted. It's not meant to be anything too serious. It's more just to get maybe things off our things that maybe we don't understand, and we always like to see it from the other point of view. So I've got one I need to start with.
Okay.
Because it's really been bugging me.
Okay.
And it's something that a lot of my friends do as well, and I don't do. So it's when you go to a dance competition or a festival and you shout out, "Let's go." So that word, "let's go." And I just laugh to myself and go, where are we going? Where do you want me to go? I'm watching this.
Out of the room. No, I think, so it's that particular phrase
it's
you
that
don't
word,
like.
let's go.
Let's go.
Or actually, I don't know if it's just that word, because it might just be about shouting out while we're watching something.
I think that comes from because we're maybe a bit old school, and we are getting a little bit older. We come from, back in our days, sort of competitions and stuff are quite traditional, held in theatres. And I think even in theatres, there's a change in etiquette now as a different audience, where it used to be you sort of, you don't speak when the performance is going on. You sat quietly. You can't even open your popcorn, don't have any sweets. And then you just clap at the end, don't you?
Yeah.
You just clap.
But then, you saying that then, it was just thinking, I was like, I guess the world has changed in the way that children tend to need more encouragement, I would say more so now. So maybe...
Yeah, generally they need more
so
feedback.
Maybe saying that, let's go, is giving them the encouragement to do it. But why...
Yeah, and it's funny, innit? When we were younger, you barely got any feedback, really. You might have got a well done, from your mum, but that was about it. It was, but now you feel it's
a lot of
parents want a lot of feedback all the time about their kids and stuff, and kids need to know and need that reassurance a lot more now than they ever did.
I mean, what do you like? Because do you have that situation because obviously your son still plays football.
Yeah.
So do you have that where they're still shouting at the lines of?
Yeah. So it's a funny one with football, because traditionally it is, you stand on the side of the pitch, don't you? Freezing, by the way. You stand at the side of the pitch and you do get a lot of shouting and encouragement. Sometimes it gets a little bit too much. I think now it's interesting because the kind of grassroots level, they've started to have these kind of Sundays that are like silent match days, where you can't say anything, and it's just so
silent.
And it's very weird. I mean, I don't really shout out a lot anyway because my son hates it. He kind of can't even really watch him, so I have to pretend I'm looking at the sky or something. Don't look at me. Okay, I won't. I don't really find it that hard to do, but it is weird. But I think it's good, because I think sometimes it's a bit distracting for kids, probably. But in a football setting, it is. But I don't know. In a dance world, I feel like it's just so much shouting. It's just distracting sometimes.
I know. I just think it's an unpopular opinion. I think I just need to get over it and just sort of. But it's just, if you're watching something and someone behind you in the in the auditorium and they're screaming, and it's like they're screaming in your ear, and you're just trying to watch.
Yeah, but that does remind me. Years ago, we were at a competition, and for some reason...
Don't tell me they had those. Are you going to talk about those?
No, I wasn't going to talk about them. I was going to talk about the time you had a
megaphone?
Yeah, someone had given you a megaphone. I don't know why.
I gave myself the megaphone. I brought it with me. So you're saying
And you used the megaphone.
in people's ear. Not people that I didn't know.
Not in people that you didn't know. In my ear.
I did, yeah. I did.
This was after we'd been there for about 10 hours.
This is what happens, right, with me and Anne. Like, she comes across as so, like, quiet and reserved and nice, but she's quite evil sometimes. So I was just saying something, I wanted her to agree with me, and now she's just flipped it and said, basically, I am just as bad as Let's Go.
Well, yeah, kind of. Because you did kind of.
What did I say on the?
I can't remember what you said.
Let's go.
It was just the fact you turned it into my ear.
Okay, all right, fair enough then.
So,
right,
yeah.
well, yeah, let us know.
That just reminded me that.
Please tell us the reason why it's Let's Go. Could it not just be?
I think that's just your like logical brain. You're just thinking that if you're saying let's go, you want to, where are we going?
It's like when I was little, right? When I was not little, teenager, and I got asked out at school, and this guy said to me, he went, will you go out with me? And I went, what?
They're meaning like, let's go, let's bring the energy. I don't know. Maybe someone will correct me on that, but
Yeah, and it's no offense, and it's like, but it's something, you know, when something just really niggles you.
yeah, we all have them, don't we?
We have a lot of niggles, so it's obviously our problem. But it was just something that I thought was quite an interesting topic to start with.
Yeah.
Next topic. I had it on my phone. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is a thing, and I can never remember anything.
No, we can't.
Because
can we?
as well, just going back to me,
Always.
I'm going through this like perimenopause. And she just yawned. She just yawned. But when you've got ADHD and you are going through it's literally, it's like an explosion happens in your head. No matter, like, so now I'm even more forgetful and more grumpy and more short-tempered. Like there was a program, Angry Old Men or Grumpy Old Men. I feel like I'm becoming a grumpy old woman. But I'm not really.
When did you become grumpy old?
I don't know, you tell me. The next topic is dance parents.
Ooh, that's a biggie. Do you know what I find funny is people, I feel sorry sometimes for these parents. They sign up and they just think, I just want my kids to take a nice little ballet class once a week just to fill a Wednesday afternoon after school. And then 6 weeks later, they've signed up to 4 comps, 3 teams, 18 costumes.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I think it's hard because I think now there is so much to offer. Like when I danced, there was just like ballet and modern.
Oh, you mean like different styles?
Yeah, so
yeah,
when
definitely.
you start, you
yeah.
could just do that. But then it might be, you might start something, then a friend in there does that. So they start that and then they start that. And then before you know it, you are doing lots of different styles of dance as well. And it can add up costly as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think nowadays, in our day, like we used to pick a hobby. You had your hobby and that's all you did. You just kept that for like ever really. And now I think it's encouraged to try different things.
Yeah.
And that's another topic in itself, sort of that stay in power and stuff and that sort of not giving up and stuff.
So it is hard for the dance parent to, especially when they're little as well, because if you've got like a 4-year-old or even a 3-year-old and you go, did you have a good time? And like they don't, it's hard for them to explain. So that I guess as a dance parent, you're like, am I going to invest in this? Am I going to spend this money? How do I know if she's enjoying it? How long do I give it before she goes, I don't want to go? Because it's trying something new. And if they're that young as well, they go, I don't want to go. It could be because they're tired. It could be because the mum's had another baby. It could be anything. So it's hard for them. They don't want to be wasting the money, but at the same time, they want to make sure that the child is enjoying it. So I think that from a dance parent point of view, they just don't know when is the right time to make that decision. Do you know what I mean? And then they might go and then they might come back.
Yeah.
So it could be also if they've got other children with different activities, it's trying to fit it in.
Juggling now, isn't it? As like, that's...
So you might like a subject, but it might not be on the right day.
Yeah.
so then they have to go somewhere else because it's got to be convenient. If you've got 3 kids and you've got football and you've got jiu-jitsu.
We get that sometimes, don't we? What have you got on a Tuesday at 4?
Yeah.
It's like,
And we laugh because we go, well, we only do it on a Thursday at 7. Well, I can only do a Tuesday at 4. Well, you can't do it then.
I know.
Can't change the class.
But it is. I think it's not really, people don't really know what they're signing up for when they sign up for dance class.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I don't understand what you mean. They need a different leotard because it's a different style and they need a different pair of shoes. Yep.
I would love to get dance parent on here to get a different side. I mean, we both are dance parents, so
yeah,
but it's hard for us because we're dance parents and the owners as well.
Yeah.
So it's a different.
And I think it'd be interesting to know, like, parents that we have that come to our dance school, bring their kids to our dance school, what they thought before they signed up and what they think now.
Yeah.
Like they must have opened their eyes to a crazy, crazy world.
Especially those that have been with us for, like, we have had children with us for over 15 years and how things have changed and how, and there's been moments with, I think, all of the dance parents that you're not going to agree all the time on things.
Yeah.
There's going to be situations where it's tense.
Yeah, of course there is.
And because we always put the reason why we say this, this and this, and they say, well, we think this and this, and we're like, but this is how we're going to do it. And sometimes we can be wrong and sometimes we can be right. But
I think it's funny when you're doing activities with children, I think it's the only place where people kind of think they can tell you how to do your job.
yeah.
And it's funny. It's like you wouldn't do that. I don't go into other kind of...
Yeah, I don't
places.
go to my accountant. Well, I don't think you should put that number there. I think you should put it over there.
That'd be good.
But with dance parents, I think it's funny because there are different types. I mean, you get some that literally will just throw the child in and go, see you later. Before you even get the details, they're down the door and they're in the car and they're off.
Yeah,
Then
don't blame
you'll
them.
get
Get your 5 minutes in. Yeah, I do not blame them.
Then you'll get your parent that literally will not leave the child and go, do you not want to go in? Do you not want to? Yeah, best not say that because the child will probably not go in. Do you not want to go in? Do you not like it? No. We'll,
I know it's no secret that any chance I get to have time away from my children, so to say, I will take it up.
So my children are a lot older. So my children are 16 and 20, and yours are
9 and 11, but soon to both got birthdays in the next few weeks. So, yeah.
So it's different ages where you are like literally it's full on.
Yeah.
I
am waiting for it not to be full on. I do look forward to that day, but it's not happening. It's not getting any easier. Anyway, so yeah, I do. I am.
Is that why when you come to work you're like, like the afternoon?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah,
I come to work. Not many people go to work for a rest, but I do. Yeah. So I am definitely with the mums and the dads that just want 5 minutes peace. So I'm.
And then you'll get some dance parents that'll go, what do you have for a 5-year-old for 6 hours on a Saturday?
Oh, what have you got? I've got 2. One's 10 and one's 2. Have you got a class that they can both do together at the same time? Because that would really work with my schedule.
That'll be a no. But yeah, so it's interesting, and it's never a dull moment, is it? It's never a dull. And we're not taking it. This is lighthearted. This is life, and I'm sure that all of you, if you think, what type of dance parent are you? If you take your children to dance, what category would you go in? It'd be interesting to know that. I would be one, which I still am because I still drop my daughter off at dancing and now I'll go. So I'll literally drop off, go. But that's because obviously she's older but I would have done that anyway. So I would say I'm that kind of drop and go.
I think definitely now. I think the culture and society that we're in, I think there's a lot more, parents want to be a lot more involved in everything. And I think back in our day, I know my mum wouldn't dare say anything to the dance teacher and wouldn't kind of approach her really and never really had much involvement in that set and like how the classes
So do you think, are you saying you think that the involved, so when they question, it's because they want to be more involved in it?
Yeah, I think I don't really know where it's kind of come from, really. I think maybe parents are more involved now in schools and things, and I think it's not necessarily. I'm saying this from a negative point of view, and I think it's good that we as society are looking into what our kids are doing and not just kind of letting them
like just drop off. What
but
did
I
you
do that. But I think there's a lot more people. Again, it comes back to this feedback scenario. I think parents want it as well. This like want to know everything the child's done, and whether that comes from what they eaten today, what have they done today, when did they go to the toilet and stuff. But,
But saying that, if we wanted to get, I'd love to get more parents involved in the dance side of it.
I'll get them dancing. Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think that. I mean, I get the adults dancing. Like you could be a parent and then do an adult class, but I mean, when they're in, like getting the parents up and dancing, it depends, I suppose, of their age, because some kids would be embarrassed for the parents to get up and dance with them, and some would want them to. So I suppose it's like, are you embarrassed of your mum or dad to be dancing with you? They get to a certain age where, and still some won't care. They'll just, come on. But some will be like, nah, not happening.
Yeah.
So with us, I mean, we've known each other for a long time, and we do bounce off each other. Literally, I'm just laughing at that photograph that we had with.
Oh God. So we did a photo shoot once. I don't even know why we were having pictures. Why were we?
I don't know.
We got. We did a show, so we were getting the photographer to do pictures of costumes, and for some reason we got pictures together, but I'm not really sure why we were doing it. And then,
but not only that, we got pictures on a what do you call them?
Yoga ball.
Well, was it a yoga ball?
Yeah, it was like one of them big yoga balls.
Space hopper.
Yeah,
but
space hopper, yeah.
So we were jumping up and down. So the picture was like us
mid-air.
And then there was a picture. Were you on my back or me on your back?
He said, we just did what the photographer said. I mean, so
we've got a picture.
He said, I needed to get on, like in a piggyback on your back. Why would we do that?
So that's, So the reason why I was saying this, sorry.
I don't know why we got onto that.
Off topic here, and that's what happens.
We bounce
all
off
the
each
time.
other because we bounce.
Yeah.
Off the ball.
But there are things every day that I think, well, I'm going to put this out there. Let's do quick fire round.
Okay.
Of 3 things that annoys each other.
About each other?
Yeah.
Or just generally
so
things
3
that
things that I love you. 3 things that annoy each other. So I'll go first. Oh. So the first one, you leave mugs everywhere. The second one, you go a lot.
No, I really want to do that.
And the third one is you eat really loud.
No, I don't. You've said this many a time. I don't eat any louder than the average person.
What? Your turn.
You just find.
Is this one of the things that you're saying? Or are you just replying to what I'm just said?
I'm just defending myself.
Okay. Your Honour. Go on.
Okay, 3 things. Okay, sometimes you start things.
I like the way it says sometimes, which actually means all the time, but she's trying to be nice, and that's what she does.
Sometimes you don't let me get a word in edgeways.
She's laughing.
And sometimes in your head, you know exactly what you're talking about, but I haven't been in your brain and you forget that. So I haven't had the lead up. So when you just go, you just start the conversation with, so we're doing that on Tuesday at 4. Is that okay? I don't have a clue what you're talking about, but you've had a whole build up of
talking to myself,
talking to yourself and knowing what's going on.
But saying that,
I'm used to it though.
Most of the time, you actually work it out.
You said 3 things really quick, and I'm struggling.
Why have you just said 2?
Because I'm a nicer person.
Sometimes. Have you said 3?
Have I? No, I've only said
2.
Yeah, you always saying I eat loud when I don't, making it sound like I've got some sort of weird condition.
She's got a leaky gut, but that's for another time. Sorry, is that too much information? That's the thing.
Might
she
offend
told
someone.
me again, like, because Annie feels that I get all the attention, she has to. She says one day she broke a toe.
Can I just explain
She broke
this?
a toe,
Can I
and
just
then she's got
explain
a
it?
leaky gut.
Can I just
and that's all
explain
she's
this?
got. Go on.
I've actually broken my toe twice.
See, twice.
And both times, you didn't really show me any sympathy or any. I think I've broken my toe. I think I showed you, and it was like black, and you were just like, okay. So Tuesday at 4.
We've got stuff to do. We can't be still talking about the same thing. At least with me, it's something different all the time. It could be like that's in my head that comes out, but
Yeah, but no one knows what you're on about.
But it's just the toe, and it had to be the same toe and twice.
It wasn't the same toe
Oh,
twice.
it was different
It was
toe.
different toes
Oh, see, I
and
wasn't really
different
listening.
ways of breaking my toe. But yeah, no one really cares about me broken toe. And some will say I go on about it all the time, but I barely mention it.
Yeah. So, like I said, you know, we get on really well and we bounce off each other. And I think that's what you need to run a business that is very stressful. Do you get, you see, you don't really show your stress.
No, I don't.
You do it internally.
Yeah, which is not good.
because then you'll blow out. Because you have blown out a couple of times.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it?
Only like twice. That I
Twice.
can believe. I remember.
Believe.
I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's not good that.
but it's just you though, isn't it? You can't
Yeah,
be
you can't
something.
change
It's like
yourself, can you?
trying to tell me to not talk over somebody or to be quiet for. Like,
I know,
could-
and sometimes that's hard because you're like, I feel like you're stressing all the time sometimes. And I'm like, just
stop.
calm down. Or
Yeah.
just internalize it like I am. So,
But even on the car park, then I was going, yeah, come on, what we doing? You were like, just give it a minute, and I'm like, is it a minute?
well, there was no parking warden, was there? So,
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like the way your brain is, our brains are just totally wired a
So-
certain way.
next episode will be 3 things that we like about each other. Got a whole time to think about those. A lot of time.
No, don't think about it now. Do it now.
Do it now?
Yeah, do it now because then it's better that it's unplanned. So you go first.
You're very funny.
Liar.
You feel things deeply. So that's, I think, a real positive sometimes because you care a lot about people. And you're very,
It's positive for other people.
okay.
Yeah. 2.
And I love how you just really, the spontaneity that you have is just, yeah, I think it's kind of rubs off on you as well. It's like, it's good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's me. 3 things that I like about you. You're
So when you said 3 negatives, you were bam, bam, bam. And now,
you are very understanding.
yeah.
You are very funny in her own way. And you are. There is so much good about you.
It's hard to just, when you say
there
it,
is
like,
so much
you
good.
know.
You just go. You will just go with it. Like if I said, "All right, we're going to do," it, you were like, "Okay." It's
Yeah,
like,
'cause
it's
you
like
didn't-
you
yeah.
don't go why or question. You just go.
Yeah,
And
I
think
must have a
I-
lot of trust in
I
you.
was going to say, I think you just trust the gut instinct when I go, right, just go with me on this.
So I quite like surprises.
Yeah.
That are good
Whatever you
surprises.
do,
You don't.
just don't say the word yes or donkey. And you'll go, okay. And we don't know what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? But you'll go with it.
Yeah, great.
I
So-
think we've run out of stuff to say now.
No, that's what I mean when you said plan it, because you need
Yeah.
an outline of things